got to be joking. What am I here for?
This is not just a test for the bulls. The city vet is also under pressure to perform.
Let's get stuck into it.
Okay. It's not like I don't already have enough variety in my veterinary life, but sometimes it's nice to keep up to speed with animals in the country. So I've been invited by the guys at Hamilton Animal Health to give them a bit of a hand. Now, if past experiences are anything to go by, they seem to save up the special stuff for the city kid.
Chris is on his way to Hamilton in country Victoria to meet up with Dr. Christabel Lewis.
Hello, how you going? Hey, nice to meet you.
You too. Dr. Christabel.
I am, yeah, thank you.
Belle, next up for you.
Next up, the patient.
Hello, Chris.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Looking forward to this.
Good, good. Come and have a look around.
Thank you.
The Hamilton Animal Health Clinic looks after Victoria's Western districts. It's a very busy vet clinic.
Good girl. Good girl.
So where would you like me to set up?
Straight to the car, if you don't mind, Chris.
You're sending me to the car?
Yeah. We've got a pig out McFarlane's Road that needs some attention. She's waiting for you.
Has someone told you about my colourful history with pigs? No. Okay, that's probably a good thing.
No.
All right.
Are you okay?
I'm going to be fine.
All right. Good.
Thank you. I'll
Okay.
see you later.
For you. Thank you.
Chris's first assignment is at a local pig farm, just 10 minutes from the clinic.
How are you?
Yeah, not bad.
Been sent out to see your pig. How you going?
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah, Dave, you all
Nice to
right?
meet you, Dave. Dave's got me out here because Peppa has had a few litters of piglets where things haven't exactly gone to plan. She's had a normal number of piglets, but some of them have been stillborn. She's not a small girl.
No, she's fair size now, yeah. 2.5 years old.
So she's had a few litters?
She's had 3 litters. The first litter was all right. She had 8 healthy piglets. The second litter, just noticed that there was a couple of stillborn come out of there, and this last litter, yeah, it was an absolute disaster. There was only one that survived. Yeah.
All right, so we've got a problem.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
I'd really need to give her a bit of a check over, and then from there, hopefully, we can work out a bit of a plan about how we work out what's going on.
Yeah, that'd be great, I reckon. Yeah.
You could forgive me for being a little apprehensive when it comes to treating pigs. After all, I've had a fairly colourful history. First, there was Miss Piggy, 175 kilos of Fijian porker. She was about as big as a girl gets, and there was no way she was going to tolerate my ideas for a pedicure.
We had fun, didn't we? Kind of cute.
Then there was Lola. She needed a nose ring, but gave me one hell of a run around in the process. And who could forget Percy the peccary, an aggressive little unit. He had teeth bigger than a lion and an attitude to match. Safe to say, he didn't like me one little bit. Wow, she's strong.
Yeah, she'll be a bit tough to get hold of, I reckon, really are.
What I'm thinking is that rather than me chase her around,
Yep.
let's play a little bit harder to get. Let's try to push her into maybe that narrow area there. And
Yep.
that way she should be a little bit easier to control. Okay, let's jump in. Much to my relief, Dave has called in a reinforcement. His dad, Colin. Another business to attend to. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I know. Peppa's gone straight into the race. I think I just had my first ever cooperative pig patient. I didn't see that coming. Just have a listen to what's happening in here. So heart rate is 90.
Yep.
Which is good. So the amount of muscle and the amount of fat she's carrying there is really encouraging. Let's get a temperature. Okay. That's normal as well. What's really intriguing here is the fact that Peppa is healthy, apart from when she's pregnant. And at that time, something is affecting her and causing her to lose those piglets. Working out what that is here is the big challenge. When you're dealing with a situation where she's having trouble sustaining those piglets right through the 110, 115 days of her pregnancy, something's happening in there to stop her from actually being able to carry them the whole way.
Yep.
What I'm a bit suspicious of is the fact she actually may be carrying a virus And this virus has a way of just exerting its influence just at the wrong time. So when she is pregnant and she's got those piglets on board, it can actually get into the womb there and will actually attack those piglets and kill some of them halfway through the pregnancy. That virus is called parvovirus.
Oh, yeah.
So that is probably the thing we should be checking for.
Yeah.
I'm sure when most people hear parvovirus, they think about dogs, where it causes a really nasty, bloody diarrhoea that is often fatal. In pigs, though, it's very different. It rarely affects the adults. Instead, it attacks the piglets that are developing inside mum. The way we test for that virus is with a blood test. So we need to get blood out of her without her getting blood out of us.
Yeah, that's right.
There's no doubt the best place to get blood out of a pig is from the jugular vein. It's like a hose. But in pigs, getting access to that vein isn't easy. What I'm thinking is, we don't use the neck.
Where else can we go?
That end. Sitting on the underside of the tail is the tail vein. It's not big, but it is quite accessible. So my hope is to get a needle into that vein, draw out the few mils of blood that we need, and we'll be happy. All right. So you can see, got a couple of mils of blood there.
Yep.
So we'll send it off to the lab straight away. But it makes sense that this parvovirus would be causing what you're seeing with her.
Yeah. Wait to hear back.
Yeah.
The results of Peppa's blood work should be back soon. It will be an anxious wait for Dave until then.
If this test comes back as being positive for parvovirus, it means a few things. Firstly, it's unlikely that Peppa will contract the virus again. They tend to produce their own antibodies against it. But for the rest of the pigs here, they'll need a vaccination because they are vulnerable to the virus. I'll pass this on to the clinic.
Hey, no worries. I'll wait to hear back.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
Cheers, buddy.
The porker's test results are back.
All the evidence points to her having had parvovirus. She's now been vaccinated, which means there's no reason why in the future she can't have a big litter of piglets that are all happy and healthy.
I've had a call from one of the vets we collaborate with pretty closely. He really would appreciate some help with some fertility testing on bulls.
Do not tell me that with a straight face, because you know what that is.
Yeah. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I do know what that is. We're talking testicles. And we're talking measuring testicles.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be on my way.
In country Victoria, Chris is on his way to a local farm where there is a very unusual job to be done.
Oh, you've got to be joking. What am I here for?
Dr. David Rendell is the man responsible for making sure this herd of breeding bulls can father multiple babies.
I've been stitched up, haven't I? I'm already a little bit unsure about today. And then I turn up and see Dave dressed like he's ready for battle. What are we doing? It's a warm welcome. I hope it's a warm welcome.
Yeah.
Do I need to warm these up?
Well, it won't hurt.
Yeah? They like that more?
They do like it more, the cold hand,
Okay.
cold heart, they tell me.
Should we get to work?
These bulls have to get 30 to 50 cows in calf in 6 weeks, so part of our job is to actually palpate the scrotum, which takes a bit of experience and technical expertise to make sure that they're A1 for bullets.
This is not just a test for the bulls. The city vet is also under pressure to perform.
Are those hands warm?
Yeah,
Chris?
I think they are now.
Let's get stuck into it.
Okay. He looks big. What's his weight here?
1,200 kilograms.
1,200.
1.2 tonnes.
It's a lot of man.
It's a big man.
The size that matters seriously is actually down here.
Correct.
This sounds like a joke, but there is a really important side to it, because if you're a breeding bull, this is the exam you have to pass if you're to enjoy the spoils of your profession. Tape measure? Forget about all that stuff about size not mattering. Here, it is really important. Their balls have to be between 35 and 45 centimetres and just the right level of firmness. 1 is too hard, 5's too soft. Ideally 2, maybe 3. So 45, we need to feel you as well. It feels firm, but how firm is too firm?
In a good testicle, it should feel like a firm, hard bicep you'd be proud to show off to your best mates.
Actually does feel the same. So he's firm but not too firm. He's big but not too big. It seems like in the world of bulls, that's the mark of a champion. Numbers that matter, 45 and 3.
Let's go.
Is that a good score?
Excellent.
He's going to be stoked with that. Bull 1. He passes the test.
But before the bull can head back to the paddock, he needs to be immunised and sprayed to make sure he's healthy and at the top of his game.
All clear, big guy. You ready to roll? He doesn't want to leave. Hey, these hands. Right, buddy, come on. Hey, otherwise, I'll do it again. And this time they'll be cold.
That threat is enough to get the bull moving.
He's a big unit, aren't you?
Up next, an experienced older bull.
So his name is 817, a 5-year-old bull. Let's get down to business. Now, David, he's hanging quite low. Bull 2, the moment I look at him, something's not quite right. His right testicle, looking good. Left one, shrunken and soft. The fact is, the size of their balls reflects their breeding potential. How many cows they can meet, greet and do the business with in a very short period of time.
To be a star performer, both the bull's testicles need to be firm and measure between 35 and 45 centimetres in diameter.
His right is quite large and a nice consistency, but his left is quite soft and quite small.
You're spot on there, Chris. The left one is in real strife.
And as for those all-important numbers...
So, 40 centimetres. Didn't like that score. What was he last year? 42. 42.
Small and shrinking testes mean that this bull is likely to have a low sperm count, which is not good news for a breeding bull.
So he wouldn't be fit to breed like this?
He's not going to be fit to join up 40 cows. No, he'll have to have a rest.
Tape measure rules all, isn't it?
It does.
The harsh reality of Bull 2 not quite measuring up is the fact that he won't be doing any breeding this year.
It's bad news for this patient, but Chris has one more client to see.
Up again, up again. He's a big boy. Well, I guess the question is, he's big where it matters. I think we've got a 3 here, David. But let's go for the measure. The one thing I remember from vet school is being told that a bull's ball should look like 2 Coke cans and a footy sock. And these ones actually do. All right. 43 centimetres and 3 for consistency.
That's the same figures as last year.
Yeah? So he'll be breeding this year?
He'll be breeding and he'll be having a crack at 50 females in his joining group.
His measurements, massive. Firmness, just right. This guy is a standout. Okay. All right. Try to see this as being the tick of approval.
A vaccination and worming drug completes his treatment.
When you're a star performer, you get the star treatment. So they tell me. That's what happens when you have 43 centimetres behind you. Get looked after.
Bull number 3 gets the tick of approval. But has the city boy passed his test?
Yeah, Chris did a great job today. He's obviously grown up at a farm or had some farm experience. To get behind a bull like that, it takes a bit of nerve and confidence, and he did a great job.
Firm handshake, a 3. A 3 handshake.
I reckon you're a 2 on the handshake.
Thanks, mate. See you later.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kate. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the Bondi Vet YouTube channel. Click on the screen now to continue watching more great content. And if you love Bondi Vet, go and support us by checking out Bondi Pet Marketplace at bondipet.com. You'll find a whole range of great Aussie pet products and services. We can't wait to see you there.